Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to continue working on part 12 of this modern office building. Let's get started. So in the previous video, we were able to create the sheets. Now we're ready to put it into Twinmotion. So what I usually do first is just clicking the Twinmotion plugin that I have, because it's just gonna open the 2024. So if you have the 2024 Twinmotion, just open it, and then after this is opened, we just need to create the datasmith file that we're going to export and then import to Twinmotion. So it's just opening the Twinmotion application, the latest that they have. Press OK on this and then go to datasmith, and then here export to datasmith file. So save it first, make sure that fine is selected, and then just double save again and then export. And then here I'm going to just save it to this location. I could just put it in the proper file and then save it. So now once Twinmotion is open, we could import this. So delete this first, the starting view, and then go to import, click on the plus icon right here, and then click open, and then go to the location, click open, and then import. There we go. We just need to zoom out and we have our model imported, and as you can see, it looks really good. And then after that, we need to save this first, save as, and then same location, modern office building. Save it, and then sign in to Epic Games so that we'll be able to use those HDR environments, Sketchfab, Megascans. And then after this, let's go to click ambience and then camera. You want to make sure that this is very important, that parallelism is checked so that it's always parallel. And then in terms of an environment, HDRI, enable that. I want to use a backdrop. Skydome is good as well for now. And then let's set this one. We need path tracer, low for now, and then let's use lumen. And then after that, let's use the materials now. Change the glass to a clear glass, shade it a bit, colored it, like that. And then let's go to concrete. We need to change this to a concrete board, and then this one as well. Basically same thing. There we go. That looks good right there. And then this one, we're going to just change wall covering, satin paint on that, and then satin paint also here. And then for the mullion, click on pick material, and then here we need to change it to black, and then you want metalness, and then here I'm gonna use, for some reason it didn't show the one that we modeled, so I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna save this, it didn't appear this, so I'm gonna check the setting, I'm gonna export this one again, check the settings here. For some reason it didn't showcase this, so that's what I'm gonna export this again and save it here. (3D view 1). I'm gonna use this 3D view 2. That's probably, it showed the hidden design that we have. And then save it, and then let's just go back here, and then I'm going to redo this. So for some reason it's still not working. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to delete the first, and even here I'm just gonna start a new one, a new scene, because it's giving me some problems. So it really depends on the view that you show there. So since that we just started, it's still not far away, it's easier to just start again. And then here I'm gonna open and then select this. Now this is the new one that we created, the view 2, the one that is not hidden. There we go. So that's perfect right there. Let's just sign in quickly, so we're good. Save as. Save it, and then we need to use shiny painted on this one as well. And then the glass, clear glass, colored. And then use pick material, make sure metalness is turned, and then here we just need to change it to black. And then in terms of, so let's pick this one as well, and then we could just use this one for the floor there. And then material, concrete, we use this concrete, poured concrete 3, and then here as well. So that's looking good. And then the material here, wood, a veneer, let's use a veneer, or this one, it looks good. Mahogany looks good. Maybe ash looks good, it's subtle. Something like this one is good as well, or oak. Let's use oak instead, just with white and this one, that looks really good. And then let's not forget, go back to ambient camera. This is very important to check this parallelism. And then environment, enable, and then rendering, go to lumen, and then path tracer. Let's go to low first so that to see how it looks, and then go back to real time. And then let's change this concrete right here, ground, man-made. We could pour this one right here, scale it a bit. I want to see those grooves there. And then maybe this one, and then concrete road, scale it a bit. So that's perfect there. And then of course we will have a background of buildings, make it look nice. And then I'll show you how to search for a model. So what you can do is go to 3D warehouse. Once you're signed in, just look for a modern office building. So for example, this one, we could download this, then sign in. And then we could download. You can use SketchUp file, because you can automatically import it. And then maybe this one as well. Let's click multiple, and then this one as well, and then this one. They have a lot more here. This is only for background, so it's not. We could just keep on uploading those. So now go right here, and then what you can do now is to import each and every one of those. Open, and then go to downloads, and then just import those. So what I do, I just import multiples. So here I'm going to import that. And then after I import all of them, I save it so that I could use it multiple times, and it will be in my user library, so I could use it on different projects as well. And then lastly, Office. So now it's getting crowded here, but we're gonna fix that later. So here we have our starting base. We have this one, right click, and then we could save this one to our user library. Add to user library. And then select this one, right click, add to user library again. And then you can also rename them if you want, so that you'll know already what those are, and you could just keep on adding it once you have a new scene. So once everything is saved already, we could basically delete this. Of course, let's undo that. And then here, delete all of this to clean it up. Because we have it in our user library. It probably is at the bottom because those are the new ones. And then we could just add this one. As you can see, it's automatic. We can flip it around. We can change materials or change so let's take 5 to speed. Let's rotate this 90 degrees, another 90. I think this one looks much better. Something like that. And then maybe one more building here. And this one looks good. We could pull it down so that their base is not overlapping to ours, and it's not gonna flicker, because that's the thing that it's irritating, it's flickering. And then this one we could flip it around 90 degrees, and that is a good model right there, as you can see. And then we need to add a little bit more at the back. This one is not a good model, so I can just delete this. This is our building that we created. Not something that we need to add. And then this one's good as well. Click that one, but drop it a little bit so that it's not flickering. And then we can make it bigger by scaling them, because that one looks really small. So select all of this, click tab, scale it twice, when you're scaling it, scale it in those increments so that everything is proportioned. And then I like small ones first. Hold on shift and let's create another one on the background there. Maybe rotate this one 90 degrees. That's perfect right there. One more on here. Just for the background's sake. Go to ambience. Environment. I want backdrop HDR, but as you can see, it's small. So let me work on this more. So the sizing, height offset. So I think this one looks much better. There we go. That looks much better. It's more controlled. There we go. And then we're gonna make this a lot better. We're gonna add in the grass and then some trees around to make it more realistic, and then we're going to add some decals as well. So thank you for watching and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.